Hi everybody, it's Brad with Big Family Homestead, and this video is going to be split into 3 different parts. An update, a request, and future stuff going on here at the Big Family Homestead. So let's get cracking. Yes sir, it is once again time to give you the monthly-ish update of everything that's been going on, all the cool projects we're working on. And so basically we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna walk outside and show you some of the stuff that we've been doing. Later in the video, I've got a request of you, and then also I'm gonna tell you some of the cool things we're doing in the future. So let's head outside right now and I'll show you what we got going on. And here is the completed overhang off of our shed. As you know, that I kind of got bumped out of the house because of homeschool, which is cool, but ended up building this overhang, and these side panels, these white side panels, they were salvaged from a neighbor's hot tub enclosure that he no longer had, he didn't want to have. So that worked out really well, didn't cost us anything, it'll keep the weather out nicely. And I really wanted to have this shed off-grid because I do have solar power out there, but we had to change our tune. You can see here, this is a Wi-Fi cable, or not a Wi-Fi cable, a LAN cable, because the Wi-Fi was just too dang slow. And the power requirements in there were ridiculous, and so we're running electric and we're running internet. So bummer, but temporary. Here is my completed office shed thingy mabobber dungeon. I don't know. It's a little snug in here, but school comes first. So we've got to deal with that. It's awesome. But one thing that is a challenge, it does get hot in here. I've got actually a portable AC unit that kind of got to blow right on me. I'm a little bit concerned for when the winter comes, just because I'm imagining it's going to be really cold in here, and you can't really do computer stuff, leave your computer stuff in the very cold. So I might have to work something out. Suggestions would be very welcome. Thank you so much. Our ducks, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, have new digs and a pond. Cool. Talk about some nice waterfront property. They are having a blast, enjoying themselves, and now I got to figure out an easier way to clean this doggone thing out because it's getting messy already, and they only been in there for 1 day. Now our rooster Romeo here, we moved him and integrated him into the girls' pen, with all of the different hens, kind of hoping that they would go ahead and he would do his thing. But so far it's been 2 weeks and he hasn't really given us the goods yet. I'm hoping that maybe he was, I don't know, maybe he's just young. We'll figure it out. Give him a few more weeks. We had him sequestered where the ducks now are, but we figured let's just let him do it all natural, no more incubator nonsense. And, well, come on, Romeo. You got to do your deed, bro. Hold your end of the bargain here, brosif. And our goats, our baby goats, not looking too babyish anymore. They're getting big. This little lady right here has got to be 35, 40 pounds. Sister, over here. Zooming in. Same size, very healthy, doing good. You can see Petunia underneath the old goat feeder. Here she comes. What you doing, Petunia? And Petunia has been an excellent mama. She's been giving us a ½ gallon of milk every day. We don't milk her twice. We let the babies have some so they can stay healthy and happy. She's doing a good job. Thank you, Petunia. We just recently added a couple boxes to our beehives over there. Kind of hoping we're gonna get a good honey flow this year. Fingers crossed, everything looks like it's doing well. Come on, bees, you do your thing. Earlier, we also showed you this cool wood stacking holding device thingy that my wife and the kids built. Basically didn't cost us anything. It's a couple 2x4s. I think there's 4 pieces in there altogether, and 2 concrete blocks. So that was very cool and ingenuitive in my book. And school season has started again. There's Mama. She is getting all organized and getting the kids working and clicking away, and it's been going great so far. Tons of computers everywhere, kids learning, filling up their skulls full of mush. Their brains are expanding at an ever-increasing rate. It's very impressive. Okay, so that's kind of it for outside right now. Future stuff. All right, one thing that I'm really excited about is the solar. This shed, my off-grid palace, dominion, whatever, has a 250 watt solar panel on it, and I've got an inverter, and I've got charge controller and all that kind of stuff, and we do use it. Actually, the lights that are running right now are off of solar. But I maybe want to call Seven Trumpets Prepper. He does an off-grid business where he'll basically, anything you need done, whether it's solar or whatever, off-grid stuff, he does it. And he says that he can do it for less than 60 cents a watt, and that is insanity to me. And it might be worth it for me not to bumble my way through it, but to let him do it. However, I am a DIY kind of guy, so I'm going to call him and see if it's worth it for him just to do it. But I'd really like to get my hands in there. I've got other panels, but I'm just now getting the hang of what you should do for your batteries and stuff like that so you don't kill them. But that's priority number one. Obviously, winter is calling, so we got to get some wood cut. We're going to cut down some trees. We're going to split some wood. That's on the docket. Homeschool is flowing and going, and that's awesome. And so that brings me to the final point or part of the video, and that is the request. So here it is. So a lot of you know that my mom passed away a few months back, and that really gets you thinking about stuff you don't normally do during a day-to-day life. And so that brings me to my mental processes and just trying to figure it all out. And I know it takes a long time, and I know you never really figure it all out, but it does shift the way that you think and view stuff. And so my request for you may sound a little bit odd on the surface, but I hope you'll take this challenge up, and that is this. Call somebody, a relative, a friend, a loved one who you haven't talked to in a long time, and just tell them you've been thinking about them. Strike up a conversation. That's all I'm asking. Call somebody or, text them, whatever it is how you communicate, but I would recommend a phone call. Call somebody you haven't talked to in a few years or too long. And just see where that goes, see where that conversation leads, because you never know. You may not have another chance to say blah to somebody. Life is quick like that, and you never know what's going to happen. So that's my encouragement and my request of you. Reconnect with somebody that you haven't chatted with for a while, and actually, if you're daring enough, I'd love to hear if there were any cool outcomes in a comment kind of thing, if you don't mind sharing. That's it for today anyway, guys. I'm Brad with, don't forget to share the video. I greatly appreciate it. You know that. Like and subscribe. Anyway, there you go. I'm Brad with Big Family Homestead, and you have an amazing day. Don't forget the phone call.